This is coming out a little bit late, just because I was tired. Yeah. Sorry about that, but it's still coming out in the morning, so you still got time to watch it before Celtics play tonight. Celtics play tonight. Or I believe they do. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that really spots my eye is the Lakers shot 23% from the field. From three. That's pretty ugly. You don't want to see that. Anthony Davis was 0 of 4. LeBron James was 1 of 4. Rajon was 0 of 3, and Caruso was 0 of 4. Now, Rondo being 0 for 3 from the field is very key, or was very bad for the Lakers because, when he's on the floor with LeBron, you need spacing. And if Rondo's not going to hit that 3, then they're going to pack the paint a little bit more. So that was a huge concern as well. Also, Lakers had 25 rebounds to the Nuggets 44. That is a 19 rebounds. Notably, Anthony Davis, he had about 2 rebounds. You can't have that. LeBron would have the only stellar night for rebounding the ball for the Lakers. He had 10 rebounds tonight. JaVale McGee had 1. Dwight Howard had 1. Dwight Howard, they really don't know what they're going to do with how to guard Nikola Jokic. They tried putting Dwight Howard on him, I think, somewhere in the second quarter on him. He did not have a good job containing him tonight. He was 9 of 14 from the field, 22 points, 1 of 3 from 3, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal. Another thing that really caught my eye tonight was Jerami Grant. He was amazing from the field tonight, and overall, he's 7-11 from the field, 10 of 12 from the free throw line, and 2 of 5 from 3. Which allows them to have 26 points in the game, which is pretty impressive because the Nuggets they need more from people not named Murray and Jokic. Last game I think it was Porter had 15 points, and that was really it. Tonight Porter was 4 of 6 from the field and 9 points. He was pretty good. But nothing special. Monte Morris, he was pretty notable as well. He had 14 points on 5 of 7 shooting, 2 of 4 from 3, and made 2 free throws. So that was pretty huge for the Nuggets. Both teams shot insane from inside the 3-point arc. The Lakers shot 64% from the field, if my math is correct, and the Nuggets shot 65% from the field, from inside the 3-point arc. Three-point shooting was a different story, as I said, for the Lakers. But the Nuggets, they shot 37% from the field, from the 3-point line. Notable. Jamal Murray, 4 of 8. He was pretty good tonight. He continues to be really, really good in this series and in this playoffs. He was 10 of 17 from the field at 28 points and was a +8. Yeah, it was a pretty impressive night for him. Now let me go into how this game went. The Lakers had a lead for a little while, and then the Nuggets took an enormous lead, having lead of 15, and I think they ended up with 10 going into the halftime, which was pretty huge. In the third quarter, the Nuggets continued their lead, having leads of 15, and then the Lakers came back. Rondo got a bunch of steals. Rondo defensively was really good tonight. He was very aggressive in the fourth quarter. I think it was because of that zone. Rondo had about 3 steals tonight. LeBron also had 2 steals and 2 blocks. So in the defensive end, in the fourth quarter, they were very aggressive. And it kind of led their comeback. I think it was because they were playing the zone. I'm pretty sure it was a 2-3 zone. I don't know if my memory is so correct, but I think that's right. It took a 2-3 zone. And yeah, it really did seem like the Lakers were going to win this game. They got into down by 3 with 5 minutes left, and then they just couldn't shoot. Their offense became really stagnant. I think it was because they had to take threes because the Nuggets were packing the paint, which would make a shot inside the paint very hard. They couldn't really rely on the 3-point because, they shoot well. So, the Nuggets didn't really have to prepare for the 3-point if they're going to make it. Whatever. But, they haven't made any shots all day. So, yeah. That's really all I got today in this recap/reaction. I do think the Lakers are still in charge of this series just because this was their one bad shooting game. They had a bad shooting game in Portland, and they had a bad shooting game in the Houston series. So I really do think this is still their series. And that's really all I got today. Thanks for watching this video, and like and subscribe, watch the videos.